in the box? Don't worry about it. Hey, who wants to hear a joke? Did you hear about the kidnapping? Yeah, they couldn't get the kid to wake up. Ah, waka waka. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Okay.
Hi guys, today we had a mini Christmas and received a package from Eastern Europe where we have parts for 2013 through 2016 Ford Fusion, or as they call it of course out there, Mondeo. Their years may be a little different, so I would just always say make sure you check for fitment. But this is supposed to fit on my 13 Fusion all-wheel drive titanium. Again, body style same as 13 through 16 bodies. And this is the only company I know of that does Fender flares, or essentially a semblance of a wide body kit that is more than what 3D Carbon, for instance, does with front, rear bumper, and side skirts. So the Fender flares will give it supposedly a nice wide stance potentially without overkilling it, and to be determined on wheel spacer recommendations. The one thing here that I thought was pretty interesting is that the freight that this comes in is not your average cardboard box. This is basically pressed hard particle board that is not only stapled together but even has screws in here. So believe me when I tell you that a box cutter is not going to do it, and we're going to need more than just a screwdriver, possibly a set of pliers and some other things to get this done. A couple of transit stamps with some mystery writing. Apparently this left Western Ukraine. That's the city of Lviv that SS Tuning is based out of, and the freight was shipped through Ukraine, Kiev, via some terminal. Just random knowledge of languages that are never used here. Anyway, so looking forward to unboxing this and giving some more updates here shortly. Packaging on its side. Looks like a whole bunch of wood screws that we'll just have to take a drill to so that we don't blow our brains out trying to do this by hand. And here's our inside. Definitely have to give these guys credit for at least trying to package this for overseas travel. It's not bad. Guess we'll see how well the pieces held out. Here's what I believe to be the front fender. One of the parts that goes outside on the bumper. First sign of damage, of course. Didn't quite survive it. There's a little hole in here, but I'm sure some Mondeo and whatever work can take care of that. Another piece. Not exactly sure yet of the fitment of this thing. Kind of has a couple of curves and indentations here. I guess we'll have to line it up later and see what this is about. Okay, so after some serious unpacking, we've got our fronts, we got our rears. So in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. I don't mind the fact that I didn't have fog light bezels that I thought I was going to get. I had a rocky start with these guys, but that's okay. First impressions are it's that potentially somewhat fragile of a kit, not ABS plastic, but fiberglass molded. Definitely not intended for rivets from anything that I can tell. In fact, SS Tuning recommends using Bondo based application, I believe, but certainly I would recommend taking it to your local body shop or investigate yourselves. Guess it remains to be seen how well this actually lines up. Can't wait especially to find out what kind of measurement this will take as far as cutting out the fender on the existing OEM setup, putting this over the top, and then whether or not it will need spacer or no. But look forward to getting that update out to everybody. Hopefully this was helpful.